Good evening. This is CTV News for Monday, October 28th. I'm Patricia Vallone. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, 3 men are in custody and charged with killing a hotel worker in Oxon Hill. Police believe they may also be responsible for other crimes throughout the area. Denise Douglas explains.
The men are believed to be involved in robberies both in D.C. and Prince George's County. Today at a news conference, police would not specify exactly how many, but say that the crimes were probably both against individuals and businesses. Now, the trio were also allegedly trying to rob the Clarion the night that 27-year-old Jesse Chavez was gunned down. Police say that they came to the place in a stolen Toyota Camry. Let me set the scene here for you. 23-year-old Kimfrey Williams was the driver. 20-year-old DeAndre Weems was the one who went into the hotel, roughed up the desk clerk, pointing a gun at her, and took several $100s in cash. Outside the front door, Ronaldo Washington, 18, stood as the lookout. Then things took a deadly turn when Weems tried to get away with the cash. Chavez tried to stop him, and Weems allegedly shot him outside the front door of the hotel. Police tell us that an anonymous tip helped them crack this case.
During the course of media running the story and the pictures, we did receive multiple tips after a certain amount of time, at which point we did receive a tip. We followed up on the tip, led us to Weems, in which we were able to go ahead and further our investigation and make the 3 arrests.
All 3 men are from Washington, D.C. They are all charged with murder. I'm Denise Douglas, CTV News.
And police say they will continue to investigate the other robberies that they believe the men are connected to. They don't think that anyone was killed or they say that no one else was killed in the other incidents. The list of legal troubles for one celebrity got a bit longer during a visit to the district this weekend. D.C. police say singer Chris Brown and his bodyguard were arrested and charged with felony assault Saturday. Officials say the pair got into an altercation with a Beltsville man about 4:30 a.m. near the W Hotel off of 15th Street in Northwest Washington. 20-year-old Isaac Parker, who lives in this home, is the alleged victim. He suffered non-life-threatening injuries. No calls were answered and knocks on the door were ignored. However, this man backed out of the garage but declined to comment or state his relationship to Parker. The 24-year-old recording artist went before a judge on the assault charge this afternoon. Well, tomorrow marks the anniversary of one of the nation's worst storms ever. It was October 29, 2012, when Hurricane Sandy touched down on the East Coast, devastating much of New York City and the surrounding area. The centers, which analyze the satellite weather data and develop forecasts for the nation, are located right here in Prince George's. Vanessa Griffin, Director of Satellite and Product Operations at NOAA, remembers how Hurricane Sandy made a sudden shift.
About 4 to 5 days out, when the model started showing that Sandy was going to be a major hurricane and coming up on the eastern coast, we of course had to get all of our facilities ready, including the facility here. We have a command and data acquisition station at Wallops, which also might be impacted. So again, we had to make sure we had supplies for the crews who work around the clock to make sure they could stay on duty. We had to, right before the storm, we had to start moving some of our operations to other sites. So in fact, in case our sites got impacted, we'd be able to operate throughout the duration of the storm, which we did. We operated very well, complete provision of all satellite data throughout the time of Sandy.
And Griffin says they had to reposition a satellite to get more up-to-the-minute data.
One of the unique things of Sandy was we used GOES 13, which is our GOES East satellite, and we took all the normal pictures, about eight an hour, with about double what we normally take, as the storm was forming and coming on land. But we also had GOES 14, which was an extra satellite that we put in storage in case one of our primary satellites should fail. It was moved to the east. It was over the area that Sandy was coming on board, and we took 1-minute images with it. So we called it super rapid scan. So we were able to take a picture every minute.
And a series of new weather satellites are expected to be launched in 2016 and 2017. Well, one of 2 dogs seriously injured in a Bowie house fire last week has died. Otis, a 2-year-old Chihuahua, suffered smoke inhalation and was near death when he was found in the home on Sandal Lane on October 23rd. He died from his injuries over the weekend. Otis's owners and the fire department reached out to the community for financial assistance. The family's second dog, another Chihuahua named Milo, spent 2 days at the vet and is recuperating with the family. Julian Messiah has been charged with first and second-degree arson in connection with the fire. He is currently at the county jail on a $150,000 bond. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone.